Hey,
Yeah, yeah.
everybody.
Oh, it's over.
Oh, I see you were on the actual stream jamming to the music. Yeah.
I
Hey,
was. I
everybody.
listened to the back.
Hey, Chip.
Hi.
How's it
Hi.
going? Obviously, we are here with Mokka.
Yeah, baby.
I'm pretty sure everybody knows you. I can't imagine
Yeah,
anybody's
baby.
here that doesn't know you.
Yeah, baby. I'm a celebrity. I'm a celebrity.
Hey, Callie. Nice to see some Mokka regulars popping in.
Mokka. Cow.
So,
Yeah.
we're doing something very new to me and even more new to Mokka, quite frankly.
I don't know nothing.
But we're gonna poke around with some AI sort of machine learning tools and mess about because they're fun. One of which is AI Dungeon 2, which will probably be the main one we're gonna look at. That's an actual game question mark. But we'll kind of get to that in a minute. So I wanted to kind of start out with giving a very basic educational exploration into like what AI is, like modern AI, what it is, and just a very basic theory of how it works, so that when we go messing about with the tools, it sort of elucidates why the responses are what they are and what has occurred. So, and I know Mokka doesn't know what's.
I don't know nothing.
Yeah. So with modern AI, the very basics of it is you have what's called a neural network, which is really just an algorithmic tool that sort of works like the human brain, vaguely ish, as sort of a black box that you put inputs into and you get outputs out of, and that's not dissimilar from a normal algorithm that you would have had working on any previous like computer program. Like that's how all of them worked. The difference is that neural network is essentially trained, which is sort of the new thing. So you start by training this network by giving it a large set of sort of sample data or base data set. So if you have a goal for your overall AI, like we want to get, hey Kappa, like we want to get, pictures out when you put words in. What you have to give it is a sample set of, here's 100,000 pictures or whatever, and here are the words associated with those pictures. And so in the process of that training, the neural network makes those associations, tries to build patterns, and then there's an important process of feedback in that sometimes maybe it'll be set up so that you give it a prompt and it'll kick two options out, and then some human or other feedback source will be like, this one is better than this one. So it's like, show me a picture of a dog, and it gives you two pictures, and you're like, that one is a dog, and that one is a monkey. So like,
I have something to say. Is it like Akinator? The little Akinator thingy?
Akinator. I'm not
You
familiar
know
with
when
that.
you like take guesses, like what you're talking about is like, is the person you're talking about red? Is the person you're talking about blue? Are they an alien? You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, a little bit like that. Yes.
Wow.
Yes. So, one of the quickest ways to explain this is a very simple tool that Google has put out and used. So we're gonna pop over to the actual screen, is Quick Draw, which was super big recently. Like a few years ago, it was super big. It's called Quick Draw. And so this is essentially that training side that Google is essentially crowdsourcing. Like you can just go to this website, you can mess about with Quick Draw. And what it asks you to do is draw. Oh, let me get some music going as well. I forgot that
Professional streamer.
Yeah, I was like, I forgot that I had left no music on
No,
this
fine.
screen. There we go.
I can be your music. You already music in the background for me too.
No, we got music now.
Okay.
Oh, also for the regulars, Monster Cat, I think, just recently put out a widget so that you can actually see the song that's now playing through the web app, rather, because I don't have the Streamlabs app, because I don't use Streamlabs. But now they can do it through the web app, so there's a song. So anyway, so this is like the training side. And so you can go to Let's Draw, and they ask you for a thing to draw. And so you're like, okay, so this is...
I see boomerang.
Vaguely...
Or flying saucer.
A trombone.
I see mouse. Or sleeping bag. Or angel. Or frog.
I'm very bad at drawing.
I see string bean.
No, you're
or
right.
shoe. Or toothpaste.
You're way better than me.
It's
Or
not gonna
What
get
does
it.
a trombone look like?
Sorry. I couldn't guess it.
Hurricane. It was freaking... Shut up.
I see circle. Oh, I know.
What's a
It's
trombone
hurricane.
look
So there, see? Oh, I know, it's a hurricane. And so...
I see blueberry. Or pear. Or golf club. Or diving board. Oh, I know. It's candle.
Yeah. Floor lamp. Up.
I see circle. Or golf club. Oh, I know. It's
That's a
floor
candle.
lamp.
And then...
I see string bean. Oh, I know. It's star.
baseball.
I see circle. Oh, I know.
This game
It's
looks
baseball.
fun.
So there.
Yeah.
So that's how you basically train an AI. And so now it has some associations. It had feedback on this one that it wasn't good. And so actually later on, Google did an experiment where they actually used all of these doodles because they actually did it by voice so that you could come back and you could essentially say just vague things like, nearby I see a floor lamp, and like it would be, okay, I'll draw a floor lamp, and it's like there's a house in the distance, there's a lot of trees, and it would start drawing the picture by simply you saying things because it has all of these example drawings as a sample set. So that's sort of broadly what's going on so that you can eventually get it to be better at things. And Kappa mentioned earlier that, of course, one of the risks with this is that you can end up with really, really bad AI or biased AI, because if the human bias is going into the data set that you start with, of course, you're going to end up training it wrong. So, like, that's something to keep in mind when people like to point to, like, the infallibility. Oh, like, AI will solve it. It's like, we just need an unbiased AI to do this or that or the other. Like, obviously, that's not always the case. So,
would you consider Siri an unbiased AI?
So Siri is very simple AI-ish. Like, it's very simple. It's certainly not unbiased.
Oh, queen. She has her own opinions. I love that for her. Sorry.
I mean, you're not wrong. There is a degree of opinion that is at least displayed. Where those opinions come from is hard to say, but... So all that being said, that's just the basics of how AI function, right? So then what it means is then when you have something like AI Dungeon, which is trained on an enormous amount of, I don't know if they pulled in like adventure modules from various role-playing games or like fantasy novels, writing, things like that. It's trained to respond to sort of typical role-playing game, like kind of call and response. So for anyone who's not familiar with AI Dungeon, probably including Mokka, so AI Dungeon is vaguely a game. It is better described, I would say, as an interactive sort of collaborative storytelling tool. Because the way it works is that we will select a world. We will create a character for Mokka, and then it will generate like the start of a scenario, at which point you are then free to interact with it as though you would a normal game master in a role-playing game. You can just say there are 3 options to interact with it. You can say something, so like have your character say something. You can do something, so be like, I go to the inn, I, check what pants I'm wearing, I, walk to the neighboring village, like things like that.
I thought an English professor would pass out.
Or you can actually write in and modify the story directly, which is something like I will probably be doing more of that if I feel like they haven't given enough to work with. Of note, I have DM'd a mini Dungeons and Dragons game, so this is in my wheelhouse. But yeah, and then you give it those things, and then the AI will sort of generate a response. And sometimes those responses are interesting, and sometimes they're a little bit off the wall. And so why I say vaguely a game is because the stories that can be generated are sometimes like well-rounded stories, and sometimes they just kind of run around in a circle in chaos.
I hope they do the second option.
I mean, a lot of that depends on what you end up putting into it, as far as hold on, I'm trying to find a screen to share with Mokka to make her life easier.
I was so behind during the drawing thingy.
All right, there you
Yay!
Okay. So, all that being said, and sort of some of the background, without further ado, we will jump in and actually get this thing going. That sound good to you, Mokka?
Yeah.
I guess I could. Does anybody have questions about AI or anything? We can make this legitimately educational to some degree, or is everybody just bored of me yakking and they just want the chaos to start?
I can pretend to be them and ask them questions.
I mean, do you have any questions you want to ask?
I can think of some.
I mean, if you don't need to, you don't need to. I'm not fishing for questions. We got a whole thing to go. Okay. So the way AI Dungeon works is we've got several different worlds that you can sort of choose from. There's actually a lot. You can just I think make them if you wish. These are kind of some of the main ones. There's ones with zombies. There's a more typical fairy tale fantasy magic sort of thing. There's a little bit of a darker one. And then this one's a little bit more historical Regency period in Britain. Is there anything that is there a world you find more interesting? Do you like the sort of fantasy fairy tale magic stuff? Do you like zombies?
I like the fairy tale one.
Okay. So let's create a character. So we have Mokka here.
Am I gonna die?
It's entirely possible. So that's one of the reasons that I think well, last time that I went poking about with AI Dungeon, it's been a while, but why it's only vaguely a game, because it's sort of resistant to totally concluding. It almost always wants to give you the opportunity to continue a prompt. So it's kind of resistant to being and now you're dead. Period. They kind of give you always a little bit of an out to be oh well, we'll keep going. Kappa, I see you noticing this is the free entry that's coming from this one. So it's female or just female.
Dog.
Well, dog is not a gender. That would be a race, but I don't think I have a free entry for.
Oh my goodness.
Would you like to be a fae?
Fae.
So a fae is like a fairy. here the description is the Fey folk are a long-lived race who knew much more than they are willing to share. Although physically weak and squishy compared to most other races, they are capable of using primordial magic and tend to cheat when it is to their advantage. The Fae are mischievous and enjoy meddling in the affairs of mortals almost as much as they love political intrigue. That seems pretty good.
That's just me.
Yeah.
Wait, what's a Jotun? That sounds like an Irish word.
A Jotun?
Yeah.
The Jotun are giants.
Ooh.
And so,
Okay,
of note, I also don't know how much these things like affect the way that like generation occurs, or if they need a descriptive word to like if they want to bring it up in conversation, right? If they're like, "Hey, Faye," like that's where they pull this in. I don't know if like because normally characters like actually matter in role playing games, but the thing is with us being fully able to input on prompts, it doesn't actually. There's no mechanics. Is the other reason I say it's vaguely a game. There's no mechanics. There's no adjudication rules that's like I'm going to try to do something and like you roll a dice or anything. It's just you say the words and things happen.
Okay.
So you can kind of just do whatever you want. I feel like you're a jester. I knew it. So the description here is jesters are ordinary men and women given extraordinary talents by the whims of the Fae. How appropriate. Their jokes and pranks are legendary, charming the common folk into smiles and laughter. Many jesters travel the lands, attempting to lift the spirits of the people with pleasant antics. Others, though, are not so benevolent. So as far as factions go, I don't. Does any of these strike your fancy? Because I don't think it's gonna matter too much. I don't.
What's a Lucamoria?
Lucamoria is in the world of Fiamar. Lucamoria is a matriarchal country by the sea, ruled by a council of elders. The people of Lucamoria live in harmony with the native nature spirits, who are furious at the Snow Queen for disrupting the natural cycles of the land. Lucamoria is a beautiful land filled with many magical creatures. The mysterious Baba Yaga lives there, along with her changelings.
I want to live there.
I was like, that seems fitting.
Baba Yaga.
And so now we're selecting location, which implies where we currently are.
That one looks like Felon.
Which one?
Nah,
Phelan.
Yeah.
Phelan is an ancient city of the fair folk. Do they mean Fey folk? Did they type? Whatever. Protected by an enchanted forest filled with magical creatures, the city has an unearthly beauty with majestic crystal towers and sweeping tree-lined avenues. The Fey are very protective of their privacy and keep most visitors away by means of maze enchantments laid on the forest. That seems fitting. You want to start up there?
Okay. Yeah, we'll do Fae.
Okay. So we start the game. AI thinks real hard, and it will kick out a prompt. So at this point, they're just making stuff up. So here we go. Fiamar is an ancient world of myth and magic. The world has been locked in eternal winter since the arrival of the wicked Fae called the Snow Queen and her army of ice giants. The few survivors hide in scattered villages, beset by the raiding parties of the Snow Queen's minions. You are Mokka, a magical jester in the nation of Phelan. Mokka takes great pride in her magical abilities. She feels she's the best jester in the nation. However, her desire for fame and her carelessness lands her in a lot of trouble. You were once a hero of some renown, but a jealous rival turned you into an animal, and then a mad magus turned your new form into a pile of dung. I'm sorry, does this mean that you are currently a pile of dung?
What's a dung?
Dung is freaking poo. You're poo, Mokka.
No,
Apparently. What kind of a starting prompt is this? Man, they really just... They have started in the insanity corner. They didn't even start us normal, like, oh, you're at an inn. No, Mokka, you are a magical pile of poop right now. What do you do?
What do I can type? Okay.
Yeah, so like I said, you can do something, you can say something, or I can kind of continue this story. Because one of the limitations of not paying for these things and using the free versions is that I'm limited in how long their response will be, but I can kind of coax it along by continuing on. So you don't You don't have to continue communicating with me through Discord, Mokka.
I didn't want to
but
say it out loud.
you're such a pure sweet angel. What you say is shit. You say shit. You're standing on the. Oh, okay. You're standing on the outskirts of a village, and the sounds of fighting and screaming surround you. The undead are at war with the living. Well, this has escalated quickly.
Okay. I can do. I'm
Yeah.
gonna fight the living.
You want to fight the living?
Yeah.
Fight the living. You fight the living. You unsheath your blade and you run towards the village. Mokka holds her magical scepter and stands next to you. Who? What? Wait. AI, you're.
I'm my own familiar.
You are next to yourself, I guess.
I split in two.
You unsheath your blade. Hold on.
Say
Let's
hi.
see. Okay. Hi. You call out to the people of the village. The people look up at you in fear and wonder. Hello, I'm here to save you all. I'm a hero, you say. That is not true. Hold on. One thing we can do is undo and then freaking redo. You call out to people. The people look up. Okay, no, hold on. Undo. Let's give me a different one. Can you regenerate something different? Oh, I can retry. There it is. What are you doing? She asks. There we go. Now we have a logical conversation.
Your mom.
Well, okay. Your mom. Yeah. Don't talk about my mother. Why not? She's the reason I became a jester in the first place. Oh.
She sounds like a lovely lady.
Is that what you want to say?
Yeah.
I'm also still unclear if you are currently playing as Mokka or not. She is. Mommy's not feeling well. She's fine. Don't worry about her. Are you sure? Yes.
Okay, I want to fight the people now.
All right. Fight the living again. Fight the living. Come on, get in there. Oh, that's hold on. Undo. I said that, not did that. Undo. Do. Fight the living. There we go. Try it again. Get in there. What the heck? Monster Cat has screwed up on the sound. Sorry. Hold on. Come on.
Ooh.
Get the freaking music. Thank you. Sorry about that. All right.
I hear the music now.
Oh, here we go. Okay, so this is one of the examples that I was talking about. So I am set on here to actually help improve the algorithms. So this is giving us two possible opportunities for us to select which one is a better outcome, which will then, go back into helping improve the AI neural net. So you run through the village, the sounds of fighting and death surround you. A sun elf with his head removed by a grue crawls along the ground. You want that one?
Yeah, I'm not here to fight the undead. I want to fight the living.
All right. Why did you make this decision?
Funnier. You can choose funny right now. Yeah, I can do funnier.
Funnier. Sure. You run through the village, sound of fighting and death, right? Surround you, a sun elf with his head removed by a grue crawls along. How is he crawling with his head removed?
He didn't need
it. Hold on. I'm gonna advance the story a little to see what it does.
Alright, keep going.
He eventually slumps over dead. You see a snow elf being carried away by two griffins. He begs pitifully for his life, but it is no use. You reach the marketplace. It is being attacked by wolves. Undead and wolves. My.
I howl at them.
Do howl at the wolves. You howl at the wolves. You I don't understand why you're not Mokka. You and Mokka howl at the wolves, summoning their help. The wolves come. They are gray and have pointed ears. Gray wolves, gray and black, they come.
Fight, brothers!
Yeah, hold on. I'm gonna actually advance the story.
Okay.
Together, you lay upon the living.
Have you ever rolled fanfiction before?
No, I have not.
You didn't sound sure about that.
Well, I've written D&D origin stories for characters, which is adjacent to fanfics, but no, I've never written. Lay
Harry
upon
Styles
is
and
it?
Louis
Lay
Tomlinson?
into what? All that appear before you.
It feels like I should be reading this in a British accent. Together you lay onto the living.
One
Roll
remains.
that big boy.
The griffin. Its cry echoes through the marketplace. You and Mokka howl at the same time, and the griffin stops. The griffin is caught. Apparently, you've caught a griffin.
Tickle him!
Tickle. We are giving this AI freaking tonal whiplash. Tickle the griffin. You and Mokka run towards the griffin. He squeals in fright. You tickle the You tickle the griffin. He dies. You and Mokka run away. The living flee.
I want to kill the living.
They were really committed to not letting you kill all of the living. They were really belligerent about that.
Mokka proofs the lamb.
They've tried. You tickle the griffin, he dies. You literally tickled the griffin to death. How?
Let's go to Wendy's.
Oh, go to Wendy's? All right.
Mm-hmm.
Or do you want to say that to Mokka? The other
We
Mokka.
can say that to Mokka. I was say, want to go Wendy's?
Yeah. I want to go to Wendy's.
I bet you say yes.
There we go. I don't know what happened here. Stop selecting. Cancel. There we go. Yeah, want to go to Wendy's? Sure. You go to Wendy's. Wendy's is a strange other world where all the plants and animals have a human-like body. This is unlike any Wendy's I'm familiar with.
I order a 4 for 4. I'm kidding.
Wendy's is a strange... Oh, man. If I was a bigger streamer, I would freaking screenshot that, and I would at Wendy's.
Ooh!
Hey, Wendy's, what's the deal with this?
Keep the story going. I wanna know what's gonna happen.
Okay. The square burgers do suggest supernatural origins. You're not wrong. Go to Wendy's. Wendy's is a strange other world where all the plants and animals have a human-like body. As you approach, the human-like creatures react with caution. As you approach, the human-like creatures react with caution. Hey, auto-scroll, guys. What are you doing to me? Well, don't just stand there. Go and get the scepter, Wendy says with impatient. Oh, they have they have decided by Wendy's you meant literally a place belonging to Wendy. Well, don't just stand there. Go and get the scepter, Wendy says with impatience. Where is it, you ask? Yeah, Wendy's is Wendy's place. So this is one of the things that sort of indicates its training origins, right? Because it's trying to push you towards like a quest, like you would get out of a role-playing game. It's like, oh, here's a narrative hook for you to do something for me. It's like, well, don't just stand there. Go and get the scepter. You ask, where is it? That's actually kind of a terrible place to stop, though. Like, I don't know why. Because, like, you have asked it a question, and she has not, like, now we're just, like, waiting. Let me progress the story a little bit to try to get a response out of them.
She burst into tears.
What'd you say?
She burst into tears.
You know what? That's not the worst thing that we could say. Wendy bursts into tears. I'm curious if it's going to try to answer that question. Oh, actually, she did a pretty good job. I left it in the castle. It's all I have left of my dear mother. You run to Wendy. When you get to Wendy, she points to a strange purple crystal. Or, oh dear me, it was right here. I had it in my hands, and then I don't know what happened.
Let's go to the castle.
Yeah, that's a much better prompt. More coherent. That is a better response. Okay. I left it in the castle. It's all I have left of my dear mother. You run to Wendy. When you get to Wendy, she points to a strange purple crystal.
I eat the crystal.
Eat the crystal.
Now her mother, I'm forever with her.
There we go. Wendy crumbles the crystal. A purple worm-like creature appears. This is what Wendy was talking about. It's a fairy, Wendy says. A what? That was incomprehensible. You eat the crystal, also Wendy crumbles the crystal. Let me try to retry that.
She crumbles it inside of me.
Retry. Do better.
She her hand down my throat and crumbled it.
Just right in there. Hurrah!
Yeah.
Give me that. You eat the purple... Hey, there we go. You eat the purple crystal. You get a third eye. You and Mokka can now see things in the dark. You go to the king and tell him what happened. For some reason.
Oh, say king. That's what happened.
King. Guess what happened?
Yeah. I want to talk to the king.
I don't know why this is no longer auto-scrolling. That's very annoying to me. King, guess what happened? The king says, what, that Wendy ate the scepter? Wendy didn't eat the scepter! Nonsense. Wendy would never do something like that. It was Wendy's. Pardon?
I understand that perfectly.
Let me retry and see if it does better the second time around.
I understood that, actually.
What? I chomped on a purple crystal and now I can see in the dark. Impossible, the king bellows. Just try it and see. More comprehensible.
How can he? Oh, ask him where are his clothes.
Where are your clothes?
I'm person's clothes.
Where are your clothes?
Gotta keep things fresh.
Gosh, dang it. Auto scroll, man. You're killing me. Wait, what do you mean? Your clothes are gone. Oh, I threw them away. What? Wendy? Why is Wendy still here? Wendy says, the king calls his guards. Guards! Find Wendy's clothes and bring them here.
Why Wendy?
I don't know, but Sorry, that's a great... It's a great mental image to me. You're like, hey, king, where are your clothes? It's like, oh, what? Then like Wendy's back here and she's like, oh, I am. Where are my clothes? And like, I wasn't even talking to you.
You look back, she doesn't have clothes on.
Somehow.
Oh, okay. Now what? Now what? I go look for her clothes.
All right. Look for Wendy's clothes. Oh, that was crap. That was story, not do. Hold on. Undo. Do. Look for Wendy's clothes. You and Mokka leave Wendy. You go into a building. What are you doing? Mokka asks. I'm looking for Wendy's clothes. What for?
I don't know.
I don't know. I'm this close to like writing in the story of like killing Mokka off and you just assuming her identity. Just like, well, just like, stop this nonsense of you and Mokka. Just like, no, you are now Mokka.
No, she's my buddy.
You say, I don't know. I don't know, but you were with Wendy, yeah? So you must know something. What is it? I can't tell you that. Also, I wish they would do better as far as identifying who is saying what. Because you say, I don't know, but then this next line is, I don't know. Is that you?
Yeah,
or is that Mokka?
That's me. I am Mokka. It doesn't matter who's
That's
speaking.
not,
I'm Mokka.
it's not making it less confusing.
It doesn't matter. It's the same person.
You and Mokka, this is just Mocha's inner dialogue. Just,
It's my inner demon.
yeah. Well, apparently you can't tell you that.
Oh, how about I unhinge my jaw and consume Mokka.
All right, here we go. Unhinge your jaw and consume Mokka. You unhinge your jaw and consume Mokka. You unsheathe your jester's jaw and lunge at Mokka. You bite into her neck and pull. She dies.
No!
You try to escape, but the guards arrive. Guards!
I killed Mokka.
You did kill Mokka, but now you are the true Mokka.
Ah.
Hold on. I can actually get that into the story. You are now the true Mokka. You turn Windy into a jester. I can't believe I was so stupid. I've been dreaming of this my whole life, you say.
Wendy! Punch Wendy!
Freaking Windy. Punch Windy.
Why is she here?
I don't know. She just keeps showing up. There's literally a line up here that says you leave Windy. Here, you and Mokka leave Windy. She just keeps showing up. You punch Windy. She falls to the ground. You killed Windy, the king shouts. No, I didn't. I turned her into a jester, you say.
Kill Wendy.
I'm pretty sure she's dead, but we can finish the job. Kill Windy.
You say go to Wendy's once and all of a sudden she's everywhere.
She just won't go away. You wrap a chain around Windy and pull.
Oh my
She
goodness.
dies. You look at Windy's corpse. Wendy looks up at you. Wendy raises her hand and beckons you to follow her. What will you do?
Go with Wendy.
Wendy will not go away. She is belligerent. Go with Wendy. Here we go. Go with Wendy. Where are we going, Wendy? God, this freaking auto scroll. You go with Wendy to the moon.
Oh.
Wendy takes you to the moon. The moon is a large spherical mass of rock. Thank you, AI. I was uncertain of this. There are many things to be seen on the moon. Hold on. Let me give a such as the amusement park. No, I mean, Wendy just takes you to the moon, such as the amusement park. You and Wendy go to the amusement park. There is a Ferris wheel. Wendy goes on the Ferris wheel. You go on the Ferris wheel.
I pushed Wendy off the Ferris.
Push Wendy off the Ferris wheel.
She's gonna float.
She is. I also, I can't help but notice the capitalization of Ferris wheel that I unconsciously followed suit with, of capitalizing Ferris for some reason. All right, push Wendy off the Ferris wheel. You push Wendy off the Ferris wheel. Watch it, Wendy says. You fall off the Ferris wheel.
What?
You land on hard metal concrete ground. Which is it?
Why is she invincible?
I don't know.
That doesn't make any sense.
I don't know. Wendy is just so belligerent.
My skull cracks open. No,
Yeah.
that's too brutal.
I mean, you lay bleeding for a moment, for a time. Continuing story. Oh, maybe it's all of them in sequence. Are you suggesting? Oh, the up here, the hard metal concrete ground, kind of like neck, elbow, shoulder, out, like hard metal concrete ground. As you go down. Okay, you lay bleeding for a time. After a while, Wendy comes over to you. Wendy looks scared. Wendy looks at the Ferris wheel. Suddenly, the entire Ferris wheel starts to turn backwards.
What? The Ferris wheel crashes Wendy.
You're so determined to kill Wendy. The Ferris wheel shudders and topples onto Wendy. Ferris wheel shudders and topples onto Wendy. Wendy is crushed. You hear voices, humans. You get up. You see Wendy's corpse sprawled out in front of you. You see a mob of humans. They have come to see Wendy.
Why am I not the main character?
I don't know, dude. First it was other Mokka. Now it's freaking Wendy.
This sucks. They're coming to see Wendy. Tell them I killed Wendy.
Say, I killed Wendy. Do you want to add any extra sass to that?
I killed Wendy, and what about it?
And what about it? What? No! You didn't! You couldn't have! Wendy means so much to... Before the man can finish, the mob is upon you.
Join the mob.
The mob... All right. Here we go. Join the mob. Join the mob. You join the mob. The man screams. You bash the man. The mob goes wild. You bash, kick, and stomp the man. He dies. You and the mob take Wendy's corpse away. I think you just scapegoated that guy. I'm pretty sure that you just convinced everyone that that guy killed Wendy, because now you're just with the mob and you take Wendy's corpse away.
Can we become a cult? Me and the mob form a cult.
All right, hold on. I'll add that to the story. Yeah. You form a cult around Wendy's corpse. You form a cult around Wendy's corpse. Wendy becomes a god of mischief. You become a jester as though you were not in the first place. At night, you go on stage and entertain the moon. It is a dark moon, and there are many humans.
Why is Wendy still
Wendy MVP. So this is, as my point stood earlier, why it's only like sort of a game, right? Like this weirdo thing will simply not conclude the story because it's always like this vague weird thing that it just kind of like continues to go with, which is fine. That's kind of what it's here for. It's like, I mean, I guess at any point in time, right, you could just kind of headcanon a conclusion, which I guess if you really were going somewhere, you'd have to, right? Because like this is, I mean, I guess to some degree, this could be a conclusion, right? Like, you're a jester. At night, you entertain the moon. And there are many humans. Like, that's what's up.
Oh, it's prom night.
It's prom night?
Yeah.
Into the story. It's prom night. Is that VTuber prom? It's prom night.
Oh, God.
It's prom night. At the end of the show, Wendy comes to...
What?
At the end of the show, Wendy comes to you. Wendy looks at you. Wendy asks you a question. What's your question, you ask? Are you my father?
Yes.
Yes. Wendy, why? Wendy looks relieved. Wendy hugs you. Thank you. Thank you so much. You're Wendy's god of mischief.
Quite poetic if you think about it.
She was a god of mischief, and then you became her god of mischief, which I guess
Ask
makes
her
you.
to dance.
What'd you say?
Ask her to dance.
Oh yeah.
It's prom night.
You want to dance? Yeah, the roles are real fluid. Like, you made her a jester, now you're a jester. She's a god of mischief, you're a god of mischief. It's prom night, Wendy says. Hey, they remembered! Yeah, you say. I want to go with you, Wendy says. Sure, you say. You and Wendy go to prom.
Sweet.
Is that what you want to say? You just want to say sweet?
Oh no! We go get some punch at prom.
Go get some what?
Punch!
Punch. Get some punch with Wendy.
And then I punch Wendy!
Here we go again.
I'm gonna assassinate my daughter.
Thanks for the hydrate, Chip. You and Wendy get some punch. You drink. The punch tastes gross. What do you think of the dance? Wendy asks. It's pretty bad, you say. I like it.
I hate your opinions.
I hate your opinions. You and Wendy look at each other. You hate her opinions. Wendy asks you another question. Do you think I'm pretty? I don't know, Wendy. You're a goddess.
I thought I was a god.
You're both goddesses, I think.
I then throw up on Wendy. She's
Do.
ugly. She's ugly.
Throw up on Wendy.
She's ugly. It was a punch.
Throw up
It
on
was
Wendy
spiked.
because.
The punch was spiked.
do you want me to say you throw up on Wendy because she's ugly or because the punch was spiked?
Whatever you feel like.
Let's go with the spiked punch. Because the
Okay.
punch was spiked. Let's see. Music volume is so up and down. I'm trying to keep it like not overwhelming, and it's a
jamming.
real trick.
I'm jamming, baby.
All right. You throw up on Wendy because the punch was spiked. You throw up on Wendy. The liquid goes everywhere. Wendy is grossed out by the vomit. Wendy gets mad at you. You ruined my dress, Wendy says.
You ruined my life.
I don't know why I kind of sensed that coming. You ruined my life.
I never wanted kids.
I never. Yep, all right. Oh, I see that my old prompt guy's a little off.
Oh my goodness!
Wendy punches you! She breaks your jaw. Wendy runs away. You try to stop Wendy from leaving. Wendy ignores you. Wendy looks at you. Wendy looks sad.
God.
Wendy asks you a question, but they've run out of text and they don't give me the question. All right, I guess I have to put that in.
What do you want?
Why would you say that? Wendy asks. Why can't I die? I should have done that. Why would you say that to me? Wendy asks. Wendy leaves. What happened? You and Wendy look at each other. Wendy, Wendy came back for a second round.
I dodged a punch and punched Wendy.
Dodge the punch and punch Wendy back.
This is a brawl now.
It is a brawl.
WWE.
You punch Wendy back. She hits the ground and looks up at you. Wendy looks scared. Wendy looks at you. Wendy looks sad. Wendy They just redid the freaking... I think we have confused it effectively. Where was that? It just did this. Here. Yeah, Wendy looks at you. Wendy looks sad. Wendy asks you a question. Retry.
This is like Inside Out.
Retry. Do better. Don't give me the same thing. You punch Wendy. Wendy dodges your punch.
No!
Wendy punches you back. Wendy hits you so hard, your head explodes. You die. Wendy is sad. Wendy is mad. That's it. I'm calling it there. That is that scenario. That is the conclusion of that story. There is absolutely no way to make that any better.
I become Wendy.
That is it.
Jesus Christ.
Mission failed. We'll get him next time.
There is. Oh my gosh. So.
Can I have one good day? Oh my God.
So that's AI touching. Did everybody have fun? So let's pop back to the top. Yeah, bruh. You're not wrong. Let's recap vaguely what happened. So, if everybody forgot, I'd like to remind everybody that Mokka started as a pile of shit. Literally. Here we go.
Shows the end of the story.
Jealous rival turned you into an animal, at which point a mad magus turned you into a pile of dung. So, that's where we started. There was an undead invasion on the living. A Mokka and, for some reason, partner Mokka, both who existed, fought the living on the side of the undead, despite the AI's best efforts to keep her on the side of good.
With the wolves.
That's right. With a band of wolves, they killed the village until the only thing that was left was a griffin, who Mokka then tickled to death. If you recall, I believe at that point, you invited other Mokka to go to Wendy's, which, despite what we may have thought, was not a fast food chain, but was in fact Wendy's, an other world where all the plants and animals have a human-like body. At which point...
I don't know how they got someone named Wendy from there.
At which point, Wendy asked you to find a scepter, pointing to a purple crystal, which you ate, which gave you the ability to see things in the dark, which never came up again. You then went to the king to describe what occurred, at which point you questioned why he had no clothes. But he pulled the Uno reverse card, showing you that, in fact, Wendy didn't have any clothes.
Yeah. Did she ever have clothes in the end of it?
I don't know.
She had them clothes.
I don't know. You decided to start looking for Wendy's clothes, which we quickly abandoned and instead consumed second Mokka to become the true Mokka. They didn't like that, so you turned Wendy into a jester for some reason. You then punched Wendy. She died. But then also beckoned you to the moon, which you went with her to the moon, where there was an amusement park. You had a nice Ferris wheel date with Wendy, which you then pushed out of the Ferris wheel, but you clumsily fell after her, bouncing your way down. But fortunately for you, the Ferris wheel crumbled and crushed Wendy, killing her again, which brought on a mob, which you taunted and then joined, blaming some other guy who you killed and pretty much convinced the mob that he did it. Because at that point, you were just part of the mob. You then made a cult. That's right. You made a cult out of that mob to Wendy's corpse, thus creating Wendy the mischief goddess. That's what happened. She then came to you after you were playing music to the moon every night.
Yeah, baby.
Wendy asked if you were her father, which, of course, you were. which of course turned you into another god of mischief. You then invited her to prom. You danced with Wendy at the prom. You got some punch. It was terrible. Also spiked. You then threw up on Wendy, and as we all know, got into a fist fight, which concluded when Wendy punched you so hard that your head exploded.
Oh, that
And
sounds
that's
realistic to
that.
me.
That's the story.
It sounds realistic.
Yeah. Nothing is unreasonable here. This is exactly how this sort of thing plays out every time. So that's
I'm
that.
happy. We did that.
All right. So that's AI Dungeon. That's the way it works. It's a really fun time. So we can either, yeah, Scuffaltz, is this Mokka's real backstory? Mokka, do you want to chime in?
Oh, this is my real backstory. I mean, it's whatever you want. I don't really have a lore. You can just self-insert it.
Yeah, this is how Mokka got isekai'd into our world, or reverse isekai'd if you prefer. She was in her world, got punched so hard her head exploded, and then she became a VTuber here.
Yeah.
That's what happened.
Actually, I'm not even a VTuber. I'm just a dog.
You're just a dog.
Like,
Yeah. Mokka just became a dog here, who streams on Twitch.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what happened.
Time.
Okay, so I have a couple other websites if we wanted to take a break from this fever dream and try something else in the hypothetically. So, Mokka, do you want to look at? So I've got two. I guess we can ask chat too. So we've got two. There's one that you put in prompts, and then an AI attempts to put out an image, like a painting-ish styled image. And then we have a tool called Writer, which I think kind of tries to be like a real, actual useful tool. But we can try to screw it up because Writer, you give like the key points of something, and then you can ask it to sort of ghostwrite a variety of different things. Things like an email, like a video format for like YouTube, or a interview questions, things like that.
Okay.
How about you?
That one?
You want to do Writer? Chat? Anybody in chat feel strongly that wants to scream and shout and fight for your right to party, as it were?
I wanna scream and shout and let it all out. You know that song?
I do know that song.
It's old. Like me. Oh God.
You're not old.
I'm old.
Good with either. Okay, I don't see too many jumping in to feel strongly. So let's go to Writer. So this is Writer.
Okay.
And so, oh no, I might need to move you. You're kind of in the way of prompt.
Okay, dang! You didn't have to say it like that.
Yeah. We'll pull you down here.
Whee!
We'll pull you next to me.
Whee!
Hopefully that's mostly out of the way. Okay.
Hello.
So also there's other languages. That's kind of interesting. So you can see here we can put key points in that we want to get out. We can then select a tone as well. We've got like cautionary, compassionate, convincing, earnest, humor. There's tons of tones, tons and tons and tons. Assertive, appreciative, candid. And then here's the use case that we're looking for. So we've got like a blog idea and outline, a brand name, a business idea pitch, business ideas, call to action, email, Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn ads, Google search ads, interview questions, job descriptions, all kinds of stuff. So of that, let's start. I had sort of, as an example, tossed one out before when we were just on call before streaming, which I wanted to see what it would give us for a job description for the job role of an anime magical girl.
Okay.
And so let's start there and see where we goes.
Okay.
So, write for me. Now it has to think real hard. All right. Anime magical girl. Here's the job description. You will be in charge of our favorite magical girls and help them in their monster battling escapades, in which you will monitor and enforce company and customer policies and procedures, maintain and execute project scope. That's totally normal stuff. Acceptance criteria, deadlines are made, organize, plan, control, report on, blah, 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 assist. Come on, guys. This is not at all a magical girl. Do better.
Well, it's the tone is cautionary though.
Oh yeah, that's true. Let's see if we can humorous, humble, enthusiastic, casual, funny. This is Scobo. This is just a management post.
Do you want to be a magical girl?
Let's see. The anime magical girl is the defender of Haleyville, liberator of justice, and an amateur vigilante. They must support the oppressed and save the day. Hey, that's minimum 20 hours a week as an anime magical girl. Minimum 5 years as an anti-vigilante. Anti-vigilante, hold on. Ability to fight any number of series antagonists. Robots, necromancers, or eldritch abominations. All right, now that's something better.
Would you apply?
I mean, I don't think I meet the requirements. I haven't spent 5 years as an anti-vigilante.
Yeah. I wouldn't be able to make it.
So yeah, so this is the, what's that? You have something? What do you want?
Okay, no, okay. YouTube video description.
Okay. Video description.
No, my grandmother did not die in this video.
No, my grandmother did not die in this video. As the title.
The tone is inspirational.
Inspirational. All right, let's go. Right. Ever encountered a video that looks like a fake death of a family member and one cannot stop watching it? Here's a video that will give you a sense of relief from this stress. In this video, I'm going to try to have you have a good laugh with the funniest video I ever watched. Prepare for some serious laughter onslaught.
Boring! I want to be like, oh my god. Oh, try cautionary tone.
Cautionary.
Yeah.
Let's see. And it's actually... There we go. Millions of people are becoming regular content creators on YouTube. They're telling their stories, sharing their journeys, and giving advice on the things that matter most about their lives, like fashion, beauty, food, and family. Some make makeup videos or vlogs like challenge videos, while others create cooking tutorials. Sometimes they remind you of your home country by making Xinjiang. What the hell is that? What the heck?
That sounds alright.
What does this even mean?
That sounds right, though. That sounds right.
I don't understand.
That sounds right.
I'm sure. I'll just message this over to you so that you can use that in your next video description. Yeah, Kappa, you're not wrong. That had nothing to do with literally anything.
I'm gonna counteract that with my own. Just give me a second. Keep going. Keep going.
What do you mean keep going? What do you want? Keep trying to get it to give something else?
No, just do something else. I'm gonna do my own.
You're writing your own description for this same prompt. No, my grandmother did not die in this video. All right, let's see if. All right, let's see if the AI can do any better if you keep writing that. I'm gonna pull another couple. Emily Moore's health deteriorates before our eyes in a video directed by YouTuber Tech Racks. These are that's so specific. For all the people saying my grandma just died, she didn't. These are grandchildren at their high school graduation, not 18 years old at all. For all the people saying my grandma just died, she didn't. I'll have you know, she did not. Like these are not like video descriptions. These are like comment reactions. Like
that's basically what they are sometimes.
Yeah, a little bit. All right, let's see what else we've got. Anybody in chat, by all means, at this point, throw out ideas if you want. These all are pretty quick fire. We can just get.
To Logan Paul.
Ooh, a job description for a junior eldritch horror.
Ooh.
Let's do it. Junior eldritch horror. Tone. I feel like the tone of awestruck is the appropriate tone for eldritch horror. Is it like, do we want to go with that? Let's find out what they kick back for awestruck. I'm not a crazy fan of how they just keep piling. Whoa! I broke the thing. I broke Ryder. Hold on. Come back here. There we go. We're back. Can I just like delete? I can. Get out of here. We got so much extra crap.
Bruh.
Right for me. Do the thing. All right. Looking for a promising new recruit to join our team as a junior Eldritch Horror. This is an entry-level role with significant room for growth, as those with demonstrated success will likely advance quickly. Must be able to identify Eldritch signs of unintended horror-based calamity and stop them. Must be available on a full-time basis with a flexible work schedule. Occasional weekend and nighttime required for preemption of calamity, though overnight shifts unlikely. Ideal candidate should have completed several years of undergraduate education in the field of horology. Extensive experience with basic Eldritch manipulative skills preferred, including phrenology, clamomancy, though basic Ferris skills such as alphabetomancy and lapidomancy are required at the onset. Wow. That's great, but also, how did they teach them that? Like, what?
You don't know that?
What is the sample set of data that got us here?
What's lapidomancy?
I'm not sure if that's a real word. Let's learn, shall we? They did get it backwards. Lapidomancy. That is not a real thing. Lapidomancy is definitely not a real thing.
I think it's a real thing.
Although Google does try to correct me to lampidomancy, which is a form of divination using a single oil lamp or a torch flame. So
maybe they misspelled it.
We're close to that, but not quite. Material Gwirl.
Material Gwirl!
Shadow, are you arbitrarily yelling something, or is that a prompt? Because that kind of sounds like a good prompt for something. Do we want to do we need a job description for a Material Gwirl?
Of course. Material Gwirl, I'm so ready.
Let's hit me up. It is a shame that they did get it backwards and essentially gave us a junior Eldritch Horror stopper. The Material Lady.
That's Harry Potter.
What's that?
Material Lady?
Yeah, they changed Material Gwirl to the Material Lady. Oh, I bet they're gonna go to like actual material engineering. Responsible for designing and maintaining a variety of resources and materials to support Crystal-X crystals and mineral distribution. Crystal-like, Crystal-X, crystals. Oh, that's a series of words that's a tongue twister. Crystal-like, Crystal-X, crystals and mineral distribution resources include homespun stories, customer stories, there we go, rock gwirls, peer-to-peer connections, industry alliances, and other curated material elements to support Crystal-X crystals. The Crystal-X crystals community values sharing heartfelt stories with Crystal-like to help get the word out about crystals. That's a pitch if I ever heard one.
Who's Crystal?
Well, I don't know. Is Crystal-like, is that a description of like a group of people? Is that like their fan name? Are Crystal-likes?
Oh my god, you should have like fan names. Oh, you already have the botnet.
I do.
Oh
They're the
god.
botnet. What about you? Where's your fan name, Mokka?
I don't have a fan name. I don't have fans. I have caretakers that occasionally show up.
All right. What else do we have in these crazy use cases? Yeah, let's see. Copywriting framework? No thanks. That sounds boring.
Oh, can you write an email?
Yeah, let's write some emails. What emails do we have? Do you have an idea for an email?
A message to Scooby-Doo.
Dear Scooby-Doo.
Yeah, like why do you sound like that?
do we want to broaden that to just why are you like that?
Yeah.
Why are you like that? Scooby-Doo, why are you like that?
Scooby?
Bam. Give it. Sorry, you have exhausted. No, I've exhausted my monthly quota. We're out of free stuff. Dang it. Dang it.
Oh.
Hold on.
I wrote a brief video description also about grandma.
My grandma died. Hit me up with it.
Alright. I didn't finish. but
You-
I don't feel like finishing.
Well, hit me with what you got. Wait, what you got? What you got?
I sent it to you.
Oh, you sent it to me. Okay. I shall read it then. I know that the content in this video is quite alarming for some people. I've been receiving numerous messages on Twitter and my Instagram calling me a grandma killer. No, I'm not a grandma killer. My grandmother is fine. She was just released from the ICU last week with a broken collarbone, and after intense therapy, she'll be completely fine. Please stop harassing me. Yeah,
That sounds good.
you're not a grandma killer, you're just a grandma maimer. It's fine. Totally different.
I mean, if
A-okay.
she agrees to it.
It was a consensual maiming, I will have you know.
Ah!
She was all on board. 100%.
If I was a grandma, I'd be a cool grandma. Like, yeah, you can do that.
Yeah, maim me. It'll be fun. All right.
I'm like the young ones. I'd be completely fine with it.
Well, since I have apparently run out of credits on Writer, you freaking jerk, for a whole month.
Yeah, baby.
Now,
It's for the content. You're right.
now we'll
Kappa.
pop over to this last one, which is Dream, which you put prompts in, and then you get images out that are sort of in these little bit abstract painty style. And the more descriptive you are, usually the better the result is. This is one of those things. So there's a trait to AI generated images that if you've seen any floating around the internet, that they kind of end up almost uncanny valley or warped a little bit if they don't get enough description. Because like let's do a sample prompt like that. So like just cute dog. I just want a picture of a
It's
cute
just a
dog.
picture of Mokka.
You
It's just Mokka.
you would think let's go, I guess, no style, because there's a lot of different interesting styles going on here. So let's create that.
It's just gonna be Mokka.
So we get cute dog. Yeah, they border on surreal. That's a good way to describe it. These take a little longer. They think
I'm
real
waiting
hard.
for myself to pop up. I'm just waiting. Just waiting.
Why you take so long? You did not take very long last time I was trying this. Come on.
It's because I'm shy.
It is shy.
I'm sending the picture to the website right now so I can put it on the site.
Yeah, they emailed you and they're like, hey,
yeah, hold
we
on.
need a
give me
picture of
second.
Mokka.
I'm gonna go answer my email right now. Hold on.
Yeah, go get on that.
Okay, I'm trying. Hold on, give me a second. Oh my god. Oh, okay, hold on. I have to find the file. Hold on, give me a second. I'm gonna find the file.
Let me
I can't
experiment
find a
with
picture of myself.
second iteration.
I'm trying to find a picture.
Let me see if I pick a style, if it actually works better. Let's try steampunk, just for kicks and giggles.
Oh, I have to pick a style photo of myself? Oh, okay.
You don't necessarily have to. I wonder if they're just busy. Oh yeah, it goes a lot faster with a style than with no style.
Oh my god. Face reveal!
Yeah,
Face reveal, everyone!
yeah, so there it is. That's that's a cute dog according to AI. So there you go.
Face reveal!
There you go. Where's the cute dog? Well, you see,
Excuse me!
there's fur. There's some steampunk elements, as was the style. Then we get to what may be the face and is kind of, I don't know, nightmare territory here. Well, they are kind of moving towards mint as an NFT, which is bullcrap and awful. NFTs are bad, everybody. Don't buy into that. Did we get anywhere with no style? No, they don't know what to do with no style, apparently.
Yeah, I'm just so obscure. They don't really know what to do. Like, they don't have to. Yeah, you know.
Say steampunk, I say junkyard. You're not too wrong on that, Chip. All right.
Yeah, the demons are back.
Now that we have seen an example of not awesome results, got any ideas, Mokka? Got any prompts?
The demons are back.
just that is the prompt. The demons are back.
Demons are back. Mystical. No, festive.
The festive demons are back. Let's
It's
go.
just Santa Claus.
Yeah. Oh. What do we got? It's thinking. Thinking. Where are we going? I don't know.
Oh, is that Jesus down there?
Well, we got a little bit of. So we got something up here, I guess.
Christmas
This is
in
a little bit,
hell.
dark. That's kind of. I don't know. I think you're missing your mark there, Dream. Let's try that as an etching, actually, with this black and white. They might actually get somewhere with that.
Alright.
Demons are back in etching style.
I love Etch-a-Sketches. So the hand in the corner?
Well, that's better. Hey, that's not. It's in the ballpark. It's certainly a little bit unsettling. Like, it's not. It's a little bit unsettling.
One thing looks like a giant fly. You see it?
Up here?
No.
Oh, this here.
bottom. No,
down?
below. Right,
Okay,
your mouse
okay,
just on.
okay.
Yeah, right there, right there.
Gotcha.
It looks like a fly. How scary.
All right. So let's try to refine that particular prompt, right? So the idea is demons. So let's see if we can make a better prompt that it understands more properly. So like a horde
Barbecue in Tokyo. Oh,
Hold that thought. We'll get back to that. Horde of demons descending or ascending from hell. Let's try that.
That's what it's like to go live on Twitch.
Horde of demons ascending from hell. Dark. See, I feel like they're really leaning heavily on the style a lot more than almost the prompt.
Bogus.
Yeah, right?
That looks like it can be on the $1 bill.
That's a freaky $1 bill. Let's try Dark Fantasy. See if they do better in that.
Okay.
Now we actually are. Hey, we're moving in the right direction.
Those look like mountains.
I mean, that's vaguely.
Or dragon.
It's still a lot more stylized, right? But it at least gives sort of the impression. We've got colors that would typically be associated with demons. We've got some red and the black. Vaguely something that could be interpreted as hell down here with sort of ascending.
And then if you squint, you can see me battling the demon.
Yeah, if you squint real hard, that's like that's Mokka right
see
here.
a
That's the
dog,
little
yeah.
dog. That's the little dog
It's
there.
barking.
Just yapping at the demons. All right, now what you said was what, a barbecue in Tokyo?
Yeah,
Is that what I
baby,
heard? A barbecue in Tokyo. Ukiyo-e, is that actually Japanese art style?
Don't know.
Oh, we could start putting usernames in and see what happens. That's true.
Tip_sama.
Hey, that's in the ballpark.
Barbecue? Barbecue. Barbecue.
Hey, look, that's vaguely in the right department.
Minted, baby! Minted and ship it!
Yeah, ship it.
That's perfect.
Okay, that's a good idea. Let's start throwing in just usernames and finding out what happens. So let's toss in Mokka first.
What?
What is your desired style?
Let's use Mokka. Etching.
Etching Mokka. And are you pastel,
Psychic.
mystical,
The one right next to pastel.
psychic? You want psychic?
Yeah.
Let's do it. Mokka. All right, I might have to start saving some of these.
What is that?
That's Mokka, baby. Save it.
You know what that reminds me of? That's like a Pokemon card. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, they kind of form them into cards, which is kind of funny. All right, now we got
Pokemon cards.
AI, AI, in the old synth wave. Hit me with it.
Help me, baby, one more time. Ooh.
Hey, wait, that's actually working out.
Yours is very nice. Wait, wow.
Nice.
Ooh. Wait, I want a different one. Mine is freaky.
I'm gonna start saving them. I might have to tweet a lot of these out like afterwards, because these are funny.
Let's do pastel mocha.
You gonna pastel
Vibrant.
mocha?
Vibrant or pastel?
You gonna vibrant or pastel? I feel like you're a vibrant person, not a pastel person.
Ah, okay.
If it's terrible, we can try the pastel.
Nah, it's fine. Now what is that?
I mean,
What is that? It
It's-
gets worse.
it's abstract. It's Mokka. Mokka 2.
Three eyes. I'm a cyclops.
Yeah,
Mocha's
Mokka's true form.
Face reveal.
All right, let's hit some of chat.
Tip on the sama.
Chip some. Chip, what's your style? I could try Mokka Dog. That might get better result. Or Mokka Cat. That'd be the best result yet.
Stop! I didn't even realize I was just repeating stuff.
Chip.
Slinky.
Chip,
Do you
choose
like
a style.
Slinkies, Poe?
What's that? Am I sleepy?
Do you like slinkies?
Slinkies.
Uh-huh.
I mean, they're fine.
I have a slinky right now.
Chip, you be lurking. All right, I'm gonna pick something for you then. Dark fantasy? Now we're talking. Let's see, Chip. Dark fantasy. What do we got?
Oh, it's so funny. I would choose dark fantasy for something.
Oh.
That's funny.
Hey, that's shaping up pretty good.
If you're a furry?
Interesting.
That looks like someone clutching onto something.
I'm sexy.
Kappa!
Yep. AI Kappa red. If this isn't red, Kappa, what do you
Well, Callie, you're next. Start choosing yours beforehand.
do you want
You're not
synthwave
now, but-
as well, Kappa? I see that you actually sent me in Discord that you had done it. I'm curious to see if it's the same. It looks like no, because you generated one for me. All right, well, being the other AI will push you through synthwave just like me.
Oh my god. Callie, baby, you choose yours now. Don't
Yeah.
you delay.
Yeah, Callie, think of a style.
This is pretty.
Nice.
Wait, why is synthwave so pretty?
Synthwave is a pretty good one.
All the ones I've gotten, I've been like demons. Like what the heck?
All right.
Try steampunk too. Ooh. Okay.
You want steampunk too? Okay, hold on. Steampunk. Get it. Let's see. I guess I should actually reset the game to set game just chatting.
Yay!
What the heck is that? This is... There's no game
Is that
choices,
the-
Mokka.
Is that like? It looks like a goat that's like part machine that's sitting in a chair.
Yeah, it's like a steampunk sort of computational machine, just chilling, all weird,
Bah.
very
That's a
odd. All right, Chip wants an HD.
It's there. It's there.
HD. Callie, you're on the chopping block. You still haven't sent a style.
Kelly's in the past. On stream, yeah, I'm actually drawing these right now.
Suited. Yeah. This is all just Mokka. What the nonsense?
That looks like Chipper.
Chip.
That looks like Chipper.
It's very out of focus.
No, it's not for you. That's what Chip looks like.
Amorphous cloud.
Yeah. Ever be to ever.
There you go.
That's great, Chippy. I'm glad you have
That's
the courage
that.
to come out.
That's a good point, Kappa. The irony of that claiming to be HD is pretty funny.
Shadow! Or Callie. I can choose for Callie.
Yeah, Shadow, if you've got a style, by all means. All right, Mokka, what is Callie?
Which one is crazy?
We've got
We haven't done the with the cutter or whatever it's called.
watercolor. What?
Oh, watercolor.
I assume watercolor. I don't know why it's spelled like that.
I don't think that's
Watercolor.
right. Let's do.
Provenance
Let's
is
do
pretty
rose
crazy.
gold. We haven't
Rose
done
gold?
rose gold in a while. Well, we haven't done rose gold in
All
a
right.
while.
Callie and rose gold. What do we get? It might. I guess it could be actual German. How very lovely.
German. Germany. Mokka's German. And then Mokka German. German.
There you go.
Ooh, that's pretty. How
Oops.
crying. Looks like Johnny.
Yeah, it does look a
You
little
look
like
like a
Journey.
Journey.
You're right.
What's Johnny?
Journey is a little bit of an older game where you are crossing the desert. As it's very stylized graphically. You're just kind of a person in a robe with like a scarf is the big thing, and you go through
so me
desert.
in my
So,
day-to-day life.
yeah,
Okay.
that's right. We wanted to do Mocha Dog to see if we can get Mocha something better. Mocha Dog.
Bow wow.
Do Mocha German Mocha's a Shiba though. Mocha Shiba.
I got that joke, Shadow. we can do Vibrant again. I
You
guess.
know, try Vibrant again.
Sure. Bow wow.
What?
Yeah,
What?
what the
That is a
heck?
yellow. What? That is a yellow submarine.
That looks
You
like a
can't convince me
taco.
otherwise.
Wait, is that a dog on top? Wait,
What is?
Sorry, things are so weird.
It does not know what to do with the name Mocha.
It looks like a dog head on like a taco shell. That's
Yeah.
like floating in the water.
And then also, this kind of looks like another head back here.
Cerberus.
Like, yeah, you're kind of Cerberusing over here. This specific spot right here kind of looks like an eyeball, like
Yeah.
a really clear
Thank you,
eyeball.
baby.
Kind of
Thanks,
freaking me
baby.
out. Freaking me out.
I'm glad that it looks like that though. Shadow next.
Oh my gosh, that's really funny. Hold on, I'm gonna see. Kappa's
It
running.
looks like a llama. You're a llama.
Kappa's running sub on the side, and she apparently if I put like this, so I actually don't use the 0 and I use an O. Apparently, it's gonna try to cram Edgar Allan Poe in there.
Oh please, dear God, please.
At least in her attempt, that's what happened.
Your
Oh,
mama's mom
this
is a
one's
llama.
not. This one's not gonna do it as much. It's a little bit here, actually. There's a little bit of that face here.
Oh, I'm good.
Oh, that's
It's been
freaky.
so long.
That one's freaky.
I like it.
Yeah, he's in here. And like that's freaky. Freaky.
Quick, recite one of his poems.
I can't.
Okay.
I can't. Hold on, let me look it up real quick.
Okay.
No, it's okay. Let's see. Who haven't we hit?
Shadow.
Yeah, Quoth the Raven Nevermore. Shadow. Shadow with numbers. Shadow 222.
Shadow.
What's your style of choice, Shadow? You want to choose?
I'm gonna mentally choose and see if it lines up with this.
Dealer's choice, Shadow. All right. I feel like dark fantasy would potentially go well with the name Shadow. Like they might actually get somewhere with that. So let's see where we go.
You hate Elgalin? Oh, what's the man do to you?
Ooh, hold on. This one, oh, that one might be the best yet.
You didn't think mine was good?
No, look at this though. That's like an actual person figure. Look at that. Yeah, Dark Souls boss 100%.
Shadow.
100%. Nice. Yeah, nice. All right. Who else we got in chat? It looks like everybody that has been chatting has been accounted for. Anybody lurking wants to just call out me too? Oh, you know who I haven't gotten? I haven't hit Scobolts. Scobolts is usually lurking. I don't know if... just shut up, you Mokka.
No, refund me my pineapple points.
Oh, you're right. I do need to do that. Hold on. Hold on. Refund. I got you.
This rising was so confusing for no reason. It's because you don't read, Cal.
It's right. It's confusing for no reason. I mean, not that confusing.
Yeah, bully cow.
Scobolts, are you out there? Scobolts, you're here so often. I want to make sure I get you a card.
We have it in Providence. That'd be fun.
Wait, there's a Monster Cat? What about Monster Cat? What are you talking about, Monster Cat? What, Monster Cat? Just Monster Cat? Hold on, let me... Oh, Monster Cat is the music publisher that I'm running at. You can see that it's music by Monster Cat. Hold on, let me do... All right. I'll do Monster Cat, and maybe Scobolts will chime in at some point. Monster Cat.
I'm also gonna go to bed early like a nerd.
Scobolts does do that. He does go to bed pretty early. I feel like... Hey! There's Scobolts.
Let the dogs out.
All right, hold on. We'll go back. Scobolts. We're generating images for the names in chat based on this AI. So we've done mini, and you're a regular, so we got to hit you up. So Scobolts, of these styles, is there one that speaks to you that you would like an image generated in your hypothetical likeness? In your spiritual likeness. This is like your spirit animal-ish. It's your digital spirit animal. Ukiyo-e?
Ooh,
Nice.
how fun.
Go. What are we getting? Oh. You know what? I can kind of dig it.
That looks pretty. It reminds me of that one part from Little Nightmares.
I feel like there's a lot of interpretations for what's happening here. Because I sort of see like a few buildings, right? Like this looks like a kind of a city. This could almost be a tree, but it's also could be like a puff of smoke. This almost looks like a person.
Don't drink and drive, kid. I mean, no, don't smoke.
Don't drink. saving it. Yeah, right? These are pretty cool. All right. I'll be tweeting these out afterwards because I'm saving all of the ones for chat, and I'll tweet these out and I'll make a thread of all of them. I think that'll be fun. All right.
Kappa and Chippy requested something.
We wanted Monster Cat. Yeah, we want Monster Cat, and you wanted Dark Fantasy Monster Cat. Bam. And then Chip. Where did Chip request? Oh, do a Slime Girl Baroque. We can do it.
Wow.
I think my only complaint with this particular generator is that, like, I feel like Monster Cat is a fairly easy prompt to get vaguely correct, right? Like, cat. Give me something that resembles a cat.
That's
at
what
all.
cats look like to me. That's why you're
To
so
you,
offended.
yeah. That's why you're so offended by being called a cat, of course.
Yeah.
That's such a softball. I know. It's like they could. That's easy. Just give me a cat with some extra bits to make it a monster.
It's a monster cat.
I don't know.
Right, Skullbots? Right, Skullbots?
I don't know. All right, Chip, you had said Slime Girl in the Baroque style. Give me a Baroque Slime Girl.
Oh my god.
No whammies. Well.
Oh my god.
Hold on. Hold on. This is getting less appealing as. Oh my god.
So this is who you're cheating on me with?
Oh my god, it's nightmarish. This is the worst. Oh boy. This
I like her.
This is a nightmare.
I like her.
Oh boy, we're gonna save that one. That one's getting a tweet. This is. I know it started promising, and then it just kind of the details kept getting really upsetting.
You guys are haters.
I really wish that I was close with any VTuber that was a slime girl so that I could just tag them in this and be like, that you?
I know a slime.
Like, I know of several, but I'm not like friendly with any, so the joke would be unsuccessful. It would just me being a douche on the internet, which is not my style. All right. What more we got? Anybody got prompts? Anybody else in chat that wants wants a generated image in your likeness?
Does Mokka have anything? Can we do the Kool-Aid Man?
Kool-Aid Man. I would love to. Oh, you're right. I do need to do a Stella. Kool-Aid Man. Bonsai and steampunk. What style for Kool-Aid Man?
Watercolor. No one's in that one yet.
Watercolor. Give me a watercolor Kool-Aid Man.
Watercolor Kool-Aid.
Oh, they know who the Kool-Aid Man is. They know. They know.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, they know. They know. I love it. Oh, I love it. Kool-Aid Man, baby. Ooh, Material Girl. That's a good one. All right, I saw another one up there. Stella, we got to do it. Oh, and a Junior Eldritch Horror. We got several. All right, let's keep it rolling. We got Stella. We want a Stella Baroque. Oh boy. I hope this is as horrible as humanly possible because I would really love to send it to her.
My goodness.
Well, that's pretty weird.
Ooh.
That's pretty weird.
Is that the gerbil?
All right. That's what we got.
That's kind of pretty.
That's why I kind of get a little bit like frustrated with this particular generator because like a lot of this is really on point. I'm like, yeah, that looks really good. And then there's like This is kind of a hand, right? This is
The chicken one.
sort of a face. If we could just make those a little bit less horrifying, we'd actually have something on our hands here.
She doesn't have anything on their hands.
She does not. She sure doesn't. All right, hold on. I think my musical playlist is done.
Is that like a goat monster? That's Stella.
It's a little bit of a goat monster.
That's Stella.
Not gonna lie.
Oh my
All right. We had Stella. We had. Let's hit up Junior Eldritch Horror first, and then we'll go to Material Girl. Junior.
We also
Eldritch.
have bonsai.
Oh yeah, that's right. Hold on. The bonsai was first. Let me hit up the bonsai. Bonsai. Wasn't it first?
The junior Eldritch Horror was.
Junior Horror.
That doesn't matter.
What style was the bonsai asked to be in?
Steampunk.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Bonsai steampunk.
You know what I feel like, in like Jeopardy?
Ooh.
They have like the girls,
Hey.
like with the little briefcases.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like them for some reason. They just show off stuff.
That's a damn bonsai. Look at that.
Ooh, that's pretty.
That's pretty good. That's actually really good.
I want it. Skullballs, are you gonna make that your home?
Like, that's great.
Your phone? That's pretty.
I'm super on board with that.
Baby.
I'm super on board. All right. Junior Eldritch Horror. Yeah, horror. All right, Junior Eldritch Horror. What did we want the style for Junior Eldritch Horror? I don't think there was one at the time. Use Provenance.
Chip!
Pussy in HD. What is... Well,
Horrifying.
that's an Eldritch Horror. That's
That's extremely horrifying.
an Eldritch Horror of the junior variety, I guess.
What is an eldritch?
Eldritch is sort of a descriptor of like other, I guess you could say. It's like an outsider, usually considered like outside of this world entire. Weird and sinister or ghostly is the actual definition. I just looked it up.
So Mokka.
Sure. But honestly, the most it gets used is in relation to what's his face? Lovecraft's works at this point. So like Eldritch horrors are like horrors from beyond, essentially. All right. Then we had
Material Girl.
That's right, Material Girl. Material Girl. It's the multiple L's required.
Yeah, so you
I
say
think
Material
so.
Girl.
Let's see, Material
I wasn't on
Girl.
numbers.
Did we have a style for that?
I don't think so. I think Shadow just had Material Girl.
Shadow, you still out there? You want to hit me up with a... Hey, Stella. Oh, Stella.
They called you a gold monster.
I didn't call you a
a
goat.
gold monster.
That was...
Roblox and Poe called you a gold monster.
That was not...
It's their fault.
It
They
was
called
not
you a
us,
gold
no.
Monster, and I said that you're pretty. Yeah.
Well, it's
They were
because...
bullying you. No, gosh, like that, yeah.
It's because... So we're making these cards out of prompts and then styles. And we did Stella, as we should. And the results were... Oh, jeez.
They were pretty.
They were something.
They were pretty. You guys are just haters. You're hating on Stella.
They were this.
Haters.
This is the Stella result. Is what happened.
You're pretty.
Oh, that's true. It was shortened. We do need to correct that.
You shortened Mokka.
Yeah. What? Do you have more of a name, Mokka?
BT.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, hold on. We got the material girl. Mokka, it was your decision on the style for material girl, Shadow said.
Psychic.
Yeah, and Stella can choose her own style.
Psychic.
So we can maybe avoid making Stella an eldritch horror. But let's be honest, Stella is a little bit of an eldritch horror.
Oh my god, she's a queen. Look,
I mean, she might be a queen eldritch horror, but she is a little bit of an eldritch horror.
Material girl.
I mean, that's, you know, that's,
She's a material girl. She's a lady.
that's not too bad.
She's a lady. Have you ever heard that song, Poe?
Maybe?
Material girl.
I don't think I've heard the one immediately referenced by Gwirl.
Material girl.
Alright.
I want Chanel boots.
Alright, Stellar Galacto. Yeah, we don't worry about the whole mint as a freaking NFT. Maybe they'll
ship it, baby.
give it up eventually. Stella, hit me up with a style. I don't know why they leave me with this tiny window. They could just show me all of the styles at once.
I don't know. Maybe they got
This is like just
nervous.
a teeny tiny box they give me to work with. Use more screen. Providence. All right.
Finally someone did that one.
Do it.
We've never done that one before.
Well, we had done it on one. I don't remember which one.
Material oil.
Oh my god, it's correct. It's space. Well, I guess it used Stellar and Galact.
Is that an eyeball?
That's pretty good.
Stella. Dios mío.
That's pretty good. That's me. Big eyeball. Yep, that's Stella right there.
That's much
That makes
cooler.
sense.
The first one was pretty too.
Yeah, this one's much cooler.
Oh my god.
That checks out. All right. Have we had any other chime in?
Banana.
Would you just want banana?
Banana.
Banana.
You can choose a style.
I feel like we should do a watercolor banana.
Watercolor banana.
The watercolor banana.
I say banana in German.
That's corn. Well, now that's an eggplant. That's intestines?
Cola. In German, it's banana.
Shocking.
Banana.
This
That's banana.
it's broadly a banana, but if you squint.
Banana. Watercolor banana.
Oh, you know what? Hold on. I gotta show Stella. This might be the best one that we've had so far.
Watercolor
We
banana.
had freaking Kool-Aid Man, which they were like,
Oh yeah.
they were on point. They were like, I know what Kool-Aid Man is.
Oh yeah.
This is specific. Yeah, I've got this overlay specifically for doing web stuff. You will not, Scobalts. You will get roughly the same, but it does still sort of reprocess and recalculate a little bit. There is some difference. You don't get identical results. Yeah, he's
Watercolor.
let's see. Anything else? Any other ideas on prompts? I don't think I missed any at this point. I think we hammered on all of the suggestions.
I think we did. Yeah, I think we did all the ones that we got suggestions.
Yeah.
Bye, Stella. You better.
Bye. I hope you feel better. Get your drugs of the prescription. Oh yeah, that's right, Chip. You wanted Bussy and freaking HD. Let's do it. I'm sure it will be something vaguely resembling a bus.
I hope it does.
That's a house. that's just a kitchen. That's a. Oh. What am I looking
How
at?
big is a picture of my house?
that's Mokka's house.
Oh my goodness.
That's just a
You
room.
see that green thing on the corner of my computer? Oh my goodness.
That's just HD is weird. HD gives some weird results.
You broke the AI.
For sure.
Yeah.
AI is having a time.
I had the time of my life. Yeah, let's all sing it.
I'll leave that to you, Mokka.
Mokka can't sing.
You do all right.
I don't.
All right. What else we got? Any other suggestions?
I don't have any. Well, I do have some, but they're all really dumb.
Hit me up with something dumb.
Octopus.
Oh, well, that's not dumb. Octopus.
Octopus fighting a shark.
Octopus fighting a shark. Now we're talking. Octopus fighting a freaking shark.
You can choose a style.
Octopus fighting a shark in... I mean, fantasy art, right? We got to get that fantasy art.
Fantasy art. Is it gonna do it?
What?
Is it gonna do it? It
It's...
kind of looks like one.
It's...
No, it kind of looks like one. Look at the little octopus tentacles.
I mean, it's got the spirit. Like it's going in the right direction.
Do
Like
I see Godzilla in the background?
this is clearly an octopus. I don't know why it looks like they're fighting in like space. Like this looks like mountains over here. They're like
They
fighting
are.
in the sky. They're like flying octopus.
They are. They're flying in space.
Yeah, exactly. It's just like a freaking sky battle over here.
I like it.
It's not too bad, right? It looks pretty
I like
good.
it. It's pretty. It kind of looks like the octopus has flowers on it also.
Octopus fighting a shark.
Octopus of the shark. The octopus of the shark.
All right, and then we had Scobalt suggesting trying his name in HD because HD is confused. Let's do it.
Ooh, yeah. How big is the picture of my house?
You know what's...
My goodness.
I mean, it's content. Scobalt, it's easy. You know what? It's actually funny. Hold on here. It's pulling... I can see where it's trying to pull similar data. Because look, here's old Scobalts in the other style. You can see that there's clearly similarities that they're generating. Like you can see it's I don't know, it thinks something for Scobalts. Like it's thinking something, and it is in fact making them slightly different styles, but this is similar. Like you can see the stylistic. I don't know what the hell they think Scobalts means.
What if it's like a type of like architecture?
Maybe.
That's like similar.
They're doing something though.
Chippy, what art style do you want that in?
Oh yeah, Blobfish. Blobfish Voldemort. Yeah, Shadow, they do feel like a Rorschach test a little bit.
What's
Little
a
bit.
Rorschach test?
A Rorschach test is like a psychological test, also called an inkblot test, where they give you just shapes of ink, and they're like, you know, what do you see here? And you're like, I see a butterfly. And it's like, then they write furiously in their notes that it's like, oh, if you see butterflies, it means you're innocent or stupid, and like, you know, things like that.
That sounds fun.
All right, Synthwave Blobfish Voldemort. Here we go. That's a combination of words. Hey, that's kind of a blobfish. A little bit Voldemort-y.
Ew.
Kind of nightmarish, actually.
Ew.
Yeah, well, that's
Ew.
that's a thing.
Ew.
That's Blobfish. Voldemort. There it is. That's
Ew. Why does
that's
it
not
look
too
like
far
that?
off. All right. Anybody else in chat got them
Yeah,
got them a
give us
desire?
something. Give us content.
Content.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Can't expect me to sit up here and freaking make content. Come on.
Yeah, for
This is
real.
self-serve, baby. Flamingo sea anemones.
Stop!
Do you have an issue with sea anemones?
I'm afraid of both flamingo and sea anemones.
Oh, I see. What style, Chip?
That's so messed up.
I feel like we haven't done S. Dolly. Should we do a Salvador Dali of flamingo sea anemones?
Messed
You know,
Provenance.
Provenance does seem to give us some of the most horrific outcomes. I will say that.
Exploding flower galaxy.
Hey, that's in the ballpark.
Disgusting.
Here we can see this is clearly styled after a flamingo here. This is a flamingo with their beak in the wing.
Disgusting. Oh, the sea anemone.
I mean, yeah, this is a thing. This is actually pretty close.
So
Skateboard
gross.
dolphin and psychic. I can dig it. We had another one. Exploding flower galaxy. I can get behind that. All right.
Ew.
Exploding flower galaxy.
Mokka goes scuba diving, not by sea anemones. Would you ever swim with sharks?
I have not. I mean, I guess given the opportunity, I would, but I wouldn't actively pay for it. That's the thing. I'm not gonna be like, here's $150 to go swim the sharks. No, but if somebody was like, hey, because you're here, it's free to go look at sharks or whatever, and it's like, all right.
Shark cage.
What style do we want for the exploding flower galaxy? Did you say you definitely would?
And a shark cage? Oh my god. put me
Just
through.
as long as it's not next to a sea anemone?
Yeah. I'm afraid of sea anemones, but not sharks.
I see.
Tentacle hug? No.
Vibrant.
Mokka broke.
Vibrant.
Please don't talk about my financial situation. No, I'm kidding.
Rip. Hey, that's pretty good.
I've never swam in the ocean.
Sky jumping into a Sharknado.
I wanna do it.
I have to curate which ones of these are worth posting down the line. That one was pretty good.
It was
See, it's
pretty
those descriptive ones that are made up of like exploding, flower, galaxy. Is like it knows what those things are and it can kind of work with them. Okay, then we had up above, we had skateboard dolphin in psychic. Let's hit that up. Skateboard dolphin. Kappa also mentioned that better success typing out artificial intelligence, so maybe I'll try that for me. Okay. We've got...
I see the skateboard.
Yeah, we've got clearly what they were going for with skateboard.
A dog with no legs? Can you please stop bringing up how I have no legs? Like, what
The dolphin is a little bit questionable in here. I don't quite know where they fit that in there, but they tried. They did their best.
That's a bit
Tentacle hug is another suggestion we had. Tentacle hug. What style would you like that tentacle hug in, Stella?
Ba, 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 ba.
Steampunk tentacle hug.
Apology accepted, Chip.
Whoa! Oh.
Yeah.
Oh. That
Ew.
that's well, that does appear to be a writhing mass of tentacles, so they're in the ballpark for sure. That's Stella. Would you like this to be your new card, Stella? You are the tentacle hug.
Can we show this on Twitch? Stop that.
Yeah, probably. Stella tentacle hug. That wasn't quite the prompt, but you know what? We'll go with it.
I like it.
It's sure. It's fine, Scobalt. There's nothing. No shenanigans. No shenanigans.
In the background, you can see someone dying.
Oh, I saw Scobalt's mentioned that there's a pretty sick phone background. You're not wrong. Like that, the cards it puts out are pretty cool. It does show the prompt in the save JPEG. That is true. Oh yeah, I saw that. Ow, Oni. Oh no. Ow, Oni. Oh, in ukiyo-e. Let's find out if it speaks Japanese and knows what ow is. Well, it's blue. So they're in the right ballpark. And that's arguably an Oni. We're not far off. Yeah, that style is very Japanese. 0 out of 10. Chip. Not good enough, huh?
Jesus Christ. Someone
Well,
said
they
dog with
tried.
no legs.
You want a dog with no legs, aka
I don't
Mokka.
want- Stop it.
Dog with no legs.
I'm
Of
sorry,
course,
I don't have legs.
Sorry, we can't say you are of course the cat with no legs, so it's fine. This isn't
I'm
you.
not a cat.
Of course. Dog with no legs. What style do we want?
I don't care. It's not me.
We haven't done a dolly. Let's do dog with no legs and dolly. Let's find out what happens there.
Dollar bills, baby.
Oh boy. Wait. we have dramatically changed. Oh, it's nightmarish. Oh no.
Face reveal.
Oh no. Oh no.
Face reveal.
Oh no. Oh no. Wait. Oh boy. And we thought your model was a scuffed dog. This is a scuffed dog. Also, those are some legs right there. Those are clearly legs. Those lion.
Have front legs.
Those lion sacks of crap. This clearly has at least 2 legs. Unbelievable. 0 out of 10, as Chip would say. 0 out of 10. I agree. Okay, did I miss anybody else with suggestions?
Let me check. I don't think you did.
I don't think I did. Got to do one for Chinese New Year. That's a good idea. I am going to go with Lunar New Year, though. Lunar New Year. To broaden that a little bit.
Dog legs, it works out.
2 out of 4. Yeah, Cap was right. That was not a 0 out of 10. It was 2 out of 4.
Oh.
All right, we got Lunar New Year. What style do we want? Lunar New Year. We got like mystical. We haven't done too many in those. Rose gold might be befitting of Lunar New Year. Festive or mystical? Festive. The problem with festive is it just ends up Christmas. It's like, here, have some Christmas trees and whatever. Like, it's just done. Rose gold. Actually, rose gold. Yeah, rose gold. That's where we're going. Well, Chip suggested mystical. Let's do both. We'll get this one, and then we'll compare it to what comes out.
Ooh. That's pretty.
Oh, I should do one for Dying Light. Oh, that's a good idea. It could be the Dying Light promo art. That's a good idea. That's actually pretty neat.
So pretty.
Lunar New Year. Rose gold.
I wish I could do art.
You too can do art. All you have to do here is come here and start putting in prompts. Okay, and then we went into mystical.
I'm gonna claim it as my own and sell it as an MTF.
See?
MTF? Whatever it is. I'm gonna sell it.
Don't you dare.
I don't even know what that is.
Stella, wait, I can do art. Stella. Hey, look at that.
Ooh, I like this one.
That's freaking great. This is a website, Scobolts.
I do a website. I can do it.
Hold on, let me toss that in. Boop. That's the website that I'm doing this on. So everybody can go about and screw around. Mokka!
Daddy.
Don't make me time you out.
You can't silence me.
Oh, I can. Did I save that one? I tried to. I don't remember if I did. I got distracted.
I think you did, but I'm not sure.
I don't see the file. Let me save that again. Nope,
have
I had
one
not.
link.
Okay. Yeah, the second link is a little sus. Don't believe Mokka's lies.
It's not sus at all.
Don't believe Mokka's lies.
I'm not lying.
Hold on. Blam. I can't delete your link at least. Ha ha.
Why?
Ha ha.
You're silencing me. I have a voice.
I mean, you literally do. You literally have a voice right now. You just talk.
app.yourmom.art.
There you go. All right. You're the tiger. I'm going to do Mystical again because Mystical performed really well on the other one.
Yeah, tiger.
Sadly, Mokka cannot hear Mokka scream. But Stella just cranked out a scream.
I can just scream like live.
That's true.
That could be a thing.
You could just scream arbitrarily.
Yeah.
I mean, that's a tiger. We got a tiger here.
It looks like it's swimming.
Shut up! You're not supposed to follow suit with Mokka.
Yeah, you are.
Hiya!
Go on to website. I'm gonna
Take that.
click on it.
I don't know.
Why? I clicked on it. It's not going anywhere.
I'm in control. I'm the alpha and the omega here. Do as I wish.
Yeah, and I'm the dog. I'm the big dog.
And I'm the dog. Yeah, that's the funny thing is if I do delete a message, you can just click to show it. Like, you can just check what got deleted previously. Which is kind of weird, but I guess it's like, you know, view at your own risk at that point.
I can't see what he did. It's just a message deleted by moderator.
Really? That must be
I think it's if it's yours.
no, it's a plugin then. Because I've got a couple Twitch plugins going. And I can do that on any channel, I think. I can just see deleted stuff, because I do that sometimes when I'm curious. Because there's a little click to show on the side. I don't know. I just do what I want. I don't remember what the clear the chat command is. But I don't need to do that. That's okay. We just don't go to that weird URL. Who knows where it'll go.
I already went to it. Didn't go anywhere.
Well, good. That's how you get viruses. You're gonna end up with viruses someday.
Maybe. That's fine.
All right. Did we have any other? Oh yeah, you wanted me to do the artificial, full-on type out artificial intelligence, and then use the name. And synthwave was clearly the most effective.
I like synthwave.
Good style.
Ooh,
What?
Daft Punk cover.
Provenance is also good. Yeah, we can get. That's a good one. Oh, and we wanted to do Dying Light. That's right. Yep, that's the thing.
pending.
Synthwave is a good art style. That is cool.
How do they like make this? Like, is it other people's? Like, where are they pulling this off the internet?
So that's like what I was talking about at the beginning, right? It's like you show the AI tons of images and you connect those images with words. So it's like this image has this. And then as you just pump through thousands, it kind of connects patterns. And so it's like when you then later on give it a prompt, it then kind of goes through and does a little bit of averaging, like what it lows of those things, and starts picking and sort of like putting them together. Yeah, it learns, and then so that's how these are generated. So these are unique pieces of art that technically didn't exist before and are AI generated. So like they are unique pieces technically, but they are sort of like, you could say they're almost like averaged of all of the things that it looks like. Yeah, and Shadow mentions you can also like be like, no, that was stupid. Like, you're really wrong on that. And so like, well, because then it learns, right? It's like, okay, that was a miss. And so they, because the thing is there's lots of like numbers involved, right? So like it makes a picture and it's like, I believe this picture is like, you know, scored, 10 out of 100 this thing. It's 82 out of 100 this thing. Like, I think it has these elements based on what was asked for in these. Mokka, why are you redeeming Mokka Screams? You could just scream.
Yeah, I could.
And so it's like, it believes it's put something together that matches these criteria. So then you say, no, that doesn't match it. And so then it shifts its understanding of what matches the criteria. It's like, okay, this didn't. And so overall, a lot of time, it shifts better. And I saw Stella redeemed a yada yada.
Go ahead and do it, AI boy.
Oh, I'm gonna do it. Yada yada. What about you, Mokka? Can we get a twofer? What's your best yada yada?
I don't know how to do it.
There's like two ways. You can either be really cocky and say it, or you can be really fed up and say it. Or Mokka could do an uwu. That's true. Mokka could do uwus.
Oh, I can do
Putting you on the spot. You don't have to.
Paul, you should tell them how I got called a bimbo.
Oh yeah, so that is true. That was pretty funny. So one of my wife's friends, her husband is on Twitch, and so he was like, "Oh hey, what's your channel? I'll watch every once in a while." So he was watching quite a while back when me and Mokka like first were doing the collabs in the forest, and so I guess he was just watching it around the house. He had the audio on and whatever, and so then my wife's friend overheard it. It was like, oh, you know, what's going on? And he's just she was trying to get an idea, and so she then called my wife and was like, for some reason, just derisively was like, is Poe playing with a woo girl? And, like, yes, and so for anyone, any Zoomers who do not know what a woo girl is essentially just the boomer term for a bimbo, right? And like, it was just so weird that she just felt the need to be like, wow, I can't believe he would play with a woo girl. It's like, okay, she's nice and fun. Like, what's your problem, bro?
Yeah, baby.
Like, welcome to the internet where lots of different people are. Kappa, I am using boomer as a Zoomer term where boomer is anybody over the age of 23. Like, Come on, Kappa. Get with it. You gotta keep up on the Zoomer slang.
I don't even know slang. I'm old.
But yes, woo girl is technically a millennial thing. But to anybody on Twitch that is young, yeah, exactly. Zoomers assume everyone else is a boomer, and at this point, boomer is just old term, and woo girl is an old term. It's an out of date term. That is a good question, Stella. Why everybody just oomers literally everything?
When you said woo girl at first, I thought you were saying ooh girl.
No, that is a reasonable.
Why I brought it up.
No, yeah, that's true. No, I don't think she would even understand what an ooh-woo girl is. Like, she doesn't even know that premise because she is not online. She is very not online and in the old nerd culture. She has no idea. She's just like a woo girl. WOO. Oh, Shadow, I just caught your red. Oh, you mean a flapper? Oh boy, that's a boomer term right there.
What's a zoomer?
What's a zoomer? You're a zoomer.
I am?
Yeah, you're a zoomer. What a freaking.
Oh, I am.
I don't know what a zoomer is.
I don't pay attention. Oh.
Yeah. Yes. So my wife's friend called Mokka a woo girl, and we were like, yes. Like she derisively was like, oh man, I can't believe you would associate with someone of that ilk. And I was like,
number? We can go on a
okay. I don't know why that's a bad thing. Okay. Anyway, brainworms was brought up as a prompt in the old Baroque style. We really get some of the most horrible things out of the Baroque style. I see that's becoming a quick favorite. Let me see here. Yes, thank you for bringing up the dying light thing. Yes, Chip, she needs to stay in her lane. But that's the other thing. She wasn't even watching. It was her husband that was watching, and then she just like overheard. Like, wow, that girl is upbeat and loud and having fun. She must be dumb. Like, what?
Wow.
Wow. I mean, she might not have been wrong, but she was wrong for she was right for the wrong reasons. Also, I think Dream is a little confused. It's struggling. By the way, it's still over here working on cute dog with no prompt. I think sometimes the AI is just like, I can't do it.
There's a picture of Mokka.
I might have to just restart Brainworms Baroque. Maybe a second attempt will do better. There we go. Oh no.
Ew.
Oh no.
Ew. That's so gross.
Oh, you got some brainworms right there. You ask for brainworms, they have delivered.
That's so gross.
Oh good. Stella is now hungry. I am concerned you baroque the AI. I did baroque the AI. Okay. We got dying light. Let's peruse. I will take your word for it, Stella. Freaking brain spaghetti. Let's peruse some of these options, right? Let's see what happens in some of these various styles.
Okay.
I can't say I've had lamb brains. Oh, you know what? It's probably going to give us a lot of very evening-y things because of the dying light. Hold on. Let's refine the prompt to get us somewhere better. So we've got dying light, zombies. Let's just try dying light zombies. Let's see what that. Yeah, let's see what that gets us. Was that dark fantasy I did? Let's see how the addition of zombies improves. Well, that's a little better. Wait, That's not better. What happened? You were doing better, and then you just, like, effed it all up. Well, actually, that's not too bad.
Ooh.
Hold on. Hold on. We're doing all right.
I like it.
They really recovered there at the end. It went downhill, and then it was like, no. We got it again. We figured it out. Hold on. Dying Light. All right. Oh. Hold on, Stella. We might find something better. Let's try some of the other stuff. Let's see what we get out of some of the other Baroque and whatever. Hold on. What? Oh boy. I will send you some of these though, for sure. I tell you what.
Oh wait, it's better.
The freaking Baroque style. The first one was in Dark Fantasy, Skullbolts. I mean, that's just some sad folks. Stella wants you to scream, Mokka.
Mokka, can you do a scream? Well, I don't think Discord will pick me up. Hold on, I gotta...
Oh, that's true. Discord does cut her out because it's like, that's not human speech.
Hold on, I have to do push to talk.
It's similar Shadow, but not the same.
Does that button work? Okay,
yes.
It does work. Okay, give me a second.
So, for example, let's pull up.
Let me get the audio. No, I'm kidding.
Just play that.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, be ready. Everyone, turn it down. Turn down your device.
Gird your loins.
Turn down your devices. Okay, 1, 2. I haven't screamed like this in a while. I can't do it loud. I haven't screamed
Discord.
Like that.
Oh boy, Discord had a bad time with that.
I haven't screamed like that in a while.
That was actually pretty good.
I haven't screamed like that. I was like, no.
Discord didn't cut it out, but it definitely couldn't handle it.
I haven't screamed like that.
It did not handle it.
Dang it. Round 2.
No, I mean, it came through. We definitely... Shadow's getting looks at the library. Nice.
Where's your library? On a volcano? Nah, Shadow lives in Hawaii.
Hawaii's cool.
Oh, yeah, Hawaii's cool. I just like bullying people.
Understandable. All right. So that was Baroque. And as you can see, I ran the Dying Light zombies twice, and you can see that the results were quite different. So whatever decision making they're doing does not result in the same thing every time. What do we get in Mystical? HD. We gotta try HD. HD F's up every single time, but we gotta try. What do you... What the heck? What am I looking at? What is with this guy's arm?
That was a good one.
What am I looking at? That's a tall boy. Yeah, wrong game. Tall boy. This looks like a freaking soda fountain and a countertop. This appears to just be a store. Store back here. We got. This looks like a security camera just floating there.
It's me watching.
Yeah. The Mokka cam. Oh, what do we get out of Dolly for Dying Light zombies? Hit me up, Salvador. Ooh, ice cream and pastel. That's a good idea. That's a nice palate cleanser off of this horror. Oh my gosh. Ah. No thanks, Salvador. This is truly horrible. This is upsetting.
I just looked at that one. Scary.
Yeah, this is really upsetting. Like this face.
It's like Shrek, but on like
that is well into the uncanny valley.
Ew.
No thanks. That's horrible.
No way, Jose.
No way, Jose. All right. We got a request for prominence. So let's. Looks like it heads for teeth. Yeah. This is also pretty horrible.
Ew.
This is upsetting.
Ew.
This is supremely upsetting. Ah, you're fine, Stella. What? I don't. Yeah, time to do ice cream. We need some ice cream after that. This guy kind of looks like ice cream, honestly.
Oh, okay.
Not good. Not good. Not good. Not good. Ice cream, please save us.
Nice.
Let's give the colorful ice cream. Colorful ice cream in a cone. Pastel.
Pastel.
A?
Ew.
Wait.
Oh!
Wait, they're making it worse.
No, that's okay.
No, that's pretty good. Hold on. This style is kind of weird.
That's pretty.
Hey, that's vaguely ice cream cone.
Oh, looks a lot.
It kind of looks like it's made out of clay. Like it's got a little bit of a very like tactile looking appearance.
Pretty.
All right.
Have they? Stop it! I want it. Ice cream on the brick with the mango on top.
It
Oh
does
my
kind of look
God.
like that. All right. I think that might be enough for today. We've been going 2.5 hours. I expected this to be a little bit of a shorter stream because it's kind of a weird style of stuff.
It's fun though.
It was fun. Did people have a good time with this very strange stream that's probably not been done maybe at all on Twitch? This is weird. I mean, some people have played AI Dungeon, but I'm probably not making weird art out of freaking prompts. That's probably new.
This is fun.
Yeah, I'm glad people had a good time. I had fun. I don't know. I do think I could probably maybe bring some other people on at some point to do another AI dungeon. That's right,
Chippy.
Chip. You've been had.
I'm glad that you showed me that.
Yeah,
So,
good. Did you have fun with the AI dungeon, Mokka?
Yeah, I like the AI dungeon, even though I hated Wendy.
Stella, you really should go back to the VOD and experience the absolute acid trip that was the AI dungeon game. Because it was something else. I tell you what, it was something else.
I hate Wendy.
But yeah, I think that's something I can probably do again with some people. Because we only really went through one quote-unquote game. Like, we can just keep doing it over and over again and things would happen. But I think that was really fun.
Well, it could be like popcorn.
Yeah.
Stella, you're not. I'm kidding.
Yeah, I expect I'll probably rope Stella in and subject her to that madness.
It's fun.
I'll have to rope in some other people. But yeah. Thanks everybody for coming to my very experimental stream of weird stuff. We could maybe do it next week, Stella. Honestly, Stella, it might be fun. We could just like, because one round of it, you can play like maybe half hour, 45 minutes of it, and then we could play Dying Light or something. Like we don't have to do it for the whole stream. We could just like have a quick dumb story time with AI Dungeon and then play a game.
That sounds fun.
Yeah, we can talk about it. But yeah, thank you so much, Mokka, for being willing to go through this weirdness.
I was a guinea pig.
You were. The thing is I'll be honest, it went essentially exactly as I had predicted, in that you would be an excellent candidate for AI Dungeon because you do crazy things, and I was like,
No, I
this is.
don't.
Yes, you do. And that's exactly the sort of person I need for AI Dungeon, because I am very orderly and very I would treat it a lot more seriously as like a player. I would try to like color in the lines, if you will, right?
You
And
make up with Wendy.
I would never have ended up with Wendy, because like the madness that occurred. Well, like you literally asked yourself to go to Wendy's, and that's how we ended up at Wendy's. That's what happened.
Wow.
And
That's
it was
not
just
so question.
it was, and it was really, really fun, and it was awesome. And that's why I thought it would be really good to have you here for that, because that's part of the fun of messing around with these AIs, because when you start coloring out of the lines, they kind of start losing it a little bit, and weird things happen. And that's why it's funny and fun.
I'm glad.
But yeah, thanks everybody for coming. I'm glad you guys hung out. I'm glad you guys had a good time. Look me up on Twitter if you want to see some more of those. There's the URL in chat. Look me up. I'll be posting a thread of like all of the cards for the chat's names and stuff, and a few other choice ones that were particularly notable, like Kool-Aid Man. He'll make an appearance for sure. But yeah, thanks so much. I hope everybody has a good time, and enjoy your Friday and then the rest of your week.
Bye-bye.
See y'all next time. Bye.
Turn this an NFT. Bye-bye.